You know that feeling? You walk away from a conversation with a girl, and your brain immediately starts replaying everything. Wait, was she flirting? Or am I overthinking again? Did I miss something? And the worst part is, you never get a clear answer, so you either assume she's not interested, or you overanalyze it for hours. But here's the truth most guys don't realize. It's not that you're bad at reading signals, you've just been trained to look for the wrong ones. Most guys expect attraction to be obvious, clear signs, direct flirting, something impossible to miss. But attraction doesn't work like that. In real life, it's subtle, quiet, easy to overlook. And once you understand how it actually shows up, you stop guessing and start seeing it clearly. Because these aren't random behaviors, they're psychological patterns. So let's break down 7 real signs she's into you that most guys completely miss. And once you see these, you won't question yourself the same way again. But before we get into the signs, you need to understand one thing. Attraction is rarely direct, especially in the beginning, because showing interest too openly creates risk. So instead of being obvious, people express interest indirectly, through behavior, through patterns, through small shifts you wouldn't notice unless you're paying attention. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's start with the first sign. Eye contact, just a little too long. Not staring, not intense. I'm talking about that 1 second longer than normal. She looks at you, holds it, maybe there's a slight smile. Then she looks away like nothing happened. That moment right there, that's not random. Because eye contact is one of the fastest ways humans build connection. And when someone holds it just a little longer, it usually means they don't want to break that connection yet. Now one time, could be nothing. But if it keeps happening, that's interest. Second sign, she starts mirroring you. This one is subtle, but powerful. You shift your posture, she adjusts hers. You lean back, she leans back. You slow down your speech, she matches your pace. This is called mirroring, and it happens subconsciously when someone feels connected to you. They're not thinking about it, their brain is syncing with yours. Because psychologically, we mirror people we feel comfortable with and attracted to. So if you notice this happening consistently, it's not coincidence, it's connection. Third sign, she keeps touching her hair or adjusting something. Now let's be clear, not every hair flip means she likes you. Sometimes it's just habit, but context matters. If she's doing it repeatedly while talking to you, especially combined with eye contact or smiling, that's what psychologists call grooming behavior. It's a subconscious attempt to look more attractive, to present herself better, and people only do that when they care how they're being perceived. So if she's constantly adjusting herself around you, you matter more than you think. Fourth sign, her tone changes around you. This one most guys completely ignore. Watch how she talks with others, then compare it to how she talks with you. With friends, loud, fast, casual. With you, softer, slower, more controlled, sometimes even a little playful. That shift isn't random. When someone is attracted to you, they naturally adjust their tone to feel more engaging, more appealing, more personal. So if her voice changes when she talks to you, you're not just another guy in the room. Fifth sign, accidental physical touch. She lightly touches your arm while laughing, taps your shoulder, finds small reasons to close distance, and it feels not really accidental. This is what's called a comfort test. She's checking your reaction. If you pull away, she'll create distance. If you stay relaxed, it builds trust, and trust builds attraction. Because physical proximity is one of the strongest signals humans use. We naturally move closer to people we like and keep distance from people we don't. So if she's breaking that physical barrier, pay attention. Sixth sign, she remembers small details about you. You casually mentioned something days ago, your favorite food, a random story, something you didn't even think was important, and then later she brings it up again. That's not just memory, that's attention. Because people don't remember everything, they remember what matters. So if she remembers the small things about you, it means she was actually listening, and more importantly, she cared enough to store that information, and that's a strong indicator of interest. Now here's where it gets even more interesting, because the next sign is on a completely different level. Seventh sign, her friends already know about you. You meet them, and somehow they know your name, what you do, things you've said, and you're standing there thinking, how do they know all this? Simple, she's been talking about you. And here's the truth, girls don't talk about random guys like that. If her friends know details about you, you've already taken space in her mind, and that's not small interest, that's high-level attention. Now let's bring this together. One sign could be coincidence, 2 or 3, something might be there, but 4 or more, that's not random anymore. That's a pattern, and patterns don't lie. So instead of overthinking every interaction, start observing. Pay attention to behavior, not just words. Because attraction is rarely said out loud. It's shown in small moments, in subtle actions, in things most people ignore. And once you start seeing these patterns, you stop guessing and start understanding. But here's where most guys still get stuck. Even if they know she's interested, they don't know what to do next. They hesitate, they overthink, they stay in that same position, and nothing moves forward. So if you've ever been in that situation where you knew something was there, but didn't act on it, you're not alone. alone, because the next step is where most people mess everything up, and there's a specific psychological way to approach her without being awkward, without overthinking, and without ruining the vibe. If you want to learn that, subscribe to Oyepsyfocus, because in the next video, I'm breaking down exactly how to do it.